Why? Because so many foreign countries are totally developed or using this concept in and out in the civil market. Okay, but in the vast area like India, just we are trying to use this module in the civil department. Okay, why? Because we don't know what is in internally in this. For checking, for going into this one, I will have some slides on the BAM. Just I will want to share to you, and after that you will have some idea on what is BAM and how it is helping in the civil department. Okay. Can I know what is the year right now? Second year or third year students are you? Just post in the comment box. Second year or third year students? Second year. Okay. So right now you are in the starting level to enter into to know about the concept of plan, section elevations, or 2D design, 3D modeling, like that. So I will explain each and everything to make your career in this area from today onwards. Okay. So first thing I will explain about BA, Building Information Modeling. So by the pic you can able to see that from the pic you can able to see that it will have all the information, like you will have the elevation, you will have the plan, you will have the 3D model, everything in this concept. Okay, so it's not about just we are not talking about a single software like AutoCAD, single software like Revit architecture, single software like StatPro. We are talking about the concept. Okay, the concept consists each and everything. Okay, so first, what is building information modeling? BIM. Okay, so BIM is a concept which talks about the 3D model in architectural, engineering, and construction sector totally. So BArch, BTech, and who are doing the big MTech construction like that. For every professional, this is every professional will do some work in the construction site on the building. So it will collaborate all the divisions into a single sector and make a plans, designs, construction, and the maintenance of the building easy in the easy method. So it will collaborate all the fields, all the engineers, all the people who are working in a construction site or on a building. Okay. So how it? So normally the BAM will talks about first building life cycle totally from start to end of the building, from planning or from idea to construct a building to the uh, decision to demolish a building. Idea to construct a if the open area is there. So we are planning to construct a building. The idea. So we have to construct a building. That is from that idea to demolish after usage of the building like 50 years of or after 100 years. How we can demolish. Okay. The total period we will check and we will totally program in the BIM. Okay. In that first thing, customer requirement. First, we will take the customer requirement. Directly, we can't go for the construction without taking the customer requirement or area purpose. Means, for example, if it is a commercial area, we have to go for the commercial building. If it is a residential area, we have to go for the residential area, residential building. So, with the customer requirement, we will start the process. Then after, we will go for the conceptual designs, rough design how the building plan should be, where is the bathroom, where is the shelves, where is the kitchen, where is the living room. So everything we will plan in a rough paper, rough conceptual thing. Then after we will go into a 3D modeling. With that rough sketch, we will try to make or convert into a 3D model so the customer can accept or customer can understand what actually the model or how the building will look like after construction. Once it is finalized, after the 3D modeling is finalized, it will go to the analysis, because the customer only look the interiors, means rooms, hall, kitchen, only that area. He don't think about the structural part. So the engineer should do the structural part. After the customer requirement is satisfied, the design will enter into a structural designing part, and the engineer will do on the structural part, and he will go with the column placement, beam placement, foundation, staircasings, tank designs, slab designs, everything, and he will analyze the loads by putting the dead loads, live loads, seismic loads, wind loads, everything, and they will he will go and he will design the structural part. Once the structural part is done, again it will go into the documentation part, detailing part. Okay. So why? Because so many things you can work, you will change in the structure also while doing the column when the wall is there. If the wall is there, okay. If the wall is not there, again the designer will change the wall location and the column will come into that position. So the changes will happen in the 3D modeling and as well as the structural. Once the confirmation is done after the structural, again it want to enter into the detailing part. Why the detailing is important is at the construction, at the site, the engineers or the workers should require the detailing pages only, not the 3D modeling or not the structural analysis report. They want the detailing part. The detailing part will consist of floor plan, elevation, and total about the small areas, like highlighting the this sorry highlighting the small detailing in the separate window. Okay. So once the detailing part is done, it will go to the construction. Either it may be 2D conventional construction like at-site construction, or it will be a precasting construction, or it will be a 3D modeling construction, 3D printing construction. So three processes. Previously, it is only one process, like at-site conventional or traditional way. At site we will construct, but right now we are into a precasting and 3D technology. Precasting already we are seeing in the metro rail projects and SRDP projects. Everything is precasted, columns, beams, everything are precasted, and we check. We already seen in the metro project. 3D printing is the future technology. By the machine, the machine will totally print the 3D model. Okay. So this is all about the these all areas are concentrated or under the BIM concept. So and first, from the first level to the last level, it will comes under the BIM concept. So what it is doing from the conceptual design, it will go to the detailed design. Once the detailed design or 3D design, 3D model we can say, after the 3D model it will go to the analysis and check the analysis whether the building take the load or not. Then after it will go to the documentation part. The documentation part again comes into the site area, and it will check for the fabrication. It will go for whether any precasting or prefabricated objects are there, or construction planning, what to start, what to finish, everything they will plan, and they will document in the this area, like construction 4D and 5D. They will document everything in the 4D and check the cost in the 5D. Then it will go to the construction logistic pre-requirements, like materials, what materials we required, everything is segregated at the site or not. We will check everything, and it will go to the operation. After construction, it will go to the operational and maintenance. So what it is doing means, it is after the construction, the site is handed over to a company or hand over to the owner. So the owner will take all the operations, means operational detail, whatever the designs, everything, documentation, every part, it will be hand over to the owner, and that will help The documentation will help to maintenance of the building in future. Maybe the building lifetime is 50 years or 100 years. It will, the documentation, whatever the design aspects are done, everything will help to maintain this building for the lifespan. After the lifespan is done, how to demolish or how to renovate this one, everything, these documented files, whatever we or gathered here, the documented files will be helpful to renovate and retrofit or demolish also. So everything will be concentrated under the BIM concept. Okay, from the building plan starting level to the building end. Maybe it is 50 years or 70 years or 100 years. The BIM concept will handle and make the process easier at any time or any interval of period. Okay. Then, normally, how the BAM helps? So we have to check in the previous. We have to check with the regular method. For example, what is the importance of BAM means we have to check with the regular method. What is the importance of the bike means we have to check with the cycle, right? What is the importance of the bike and cycle, or what is the what we will get from the bike and the cycle means bike is the mechanical part. We don't want to give our input. We will just put a petrol and engine will work with the petrol and the bike will move forward. But when it is a cycle, everything you have to do. You have to work hard to travel from one location to other location. So same way the conventional method will be just like a cycle. If any 3D model if you want to show to the customer, we will go with the plan view, elevation 1 and elevation 2 you will keep. If any more changes are there in that, again we have to change the plan view and change the elevation views in the next step. After changes, so whatever the time you are spending on this, you have to spend more time in the changes also. But when it comes to the BM concept, BM method drawings, when we are directly working on a 3D model. So we are directly working on a 3D model. Whenever we want the elevation, directly we can take the snapshot of the elevations at at a minute of time. Okay. So we don't go for the elevation. We won't design or sketch separately the elevation. We will take the output from the 3D model. So by seeing the orientation from this way, we will check the elevation 2. From this way, we will see the elevation 1. And we will only concentrate on the model only. Whatever the changes we have done, automatically the elevation 2 and elevation 1 will be updated simultaneously without wasting our time. Okay, that is the importance of the BAM method or BAM modeling. So how it works normally. So how it works, we will discuss about all the points. How it works means. So normally, when a construction site, for example, G+1, G+2, we won't see much more people in that. So when it goes to G+10, G+20, G+30 building, we have to collaborate with so many people. Like we have to collaborate with the structural people, we have to collaborate with the mechanical people, we have to collaborate with the architectural people, and at the same time outsource people also. How we? So normally for constructing a building, first main set of people will be BA manager. So who is monitoring the three people? Who is monitoring the three people? In that architect person will be there, mechanical engineer will be there, structural engineer will be there. These four people will be the main engineers who is totally concentrating or who is responsible for this building to be constructed. But they will take the help from the other people also, like cost estimator, principal, building owner, specialist, manager, plus assistant, consultants. Okay, with this help, we will go for a perfect plan. Why? Because everyone is important. Specialist also important. Consultants also very important. Why? Because the building can't be even though the building owner will have money, and if he construct a building without the consultant, he can't sell the product. We can't sell the space. We can't give any rental without any consultants. So everyone will be having his share or their share while constructing a building. Okay, along with the BM manager, architect, mechanical engineer, structural engineer, these people also available or participate directly or indirectly, and